1 year we've had Webb in our lives, and it's been an amazing year. And just this week, brand new image came out. Can you tell me about what we're looking at? I see it behind you, but I want to know exactly what this is.
Sure, I'm so happy to share this with you. So this is a stellar nursery, a place where new stars are forming. It's called Rho Ophiuchi. It's the closest star forming region to us here on Earth at about 400 light years away. And so we see lots of detail about the way that stars form. Some of them are able to light up their surroundings, sending out jets of material that you see in some of that bright red light. And other places, those new stars are so deeply embedded in the cocoons where they form, is it looks dark. The light isn't even getting out, even with the power of Webb.
So, Webb, this is new information to me, does not always work alone. It has partners in looking into space. Can you tell me about the telescopes that it works with?
Yes, absolutely. So Webb specializes in infrared light, and we don't see that with our eyes, but we sometimes feel it as heat radiation. And by comparison, Hubble does measure the light that we see with our eyes as well as ultraviolet. And so that's a great example of these complementary telescopes. And we put together the information to get that more complete view of the universe and the things in it. And that's only a limited range that we have access to. There are also telescopes that measure X-ray energies, as well as the full span. So we really learn a lot with these multiple facilities.
Gotcha. Okay. So what's cool about Webb is I feel like it really reaches the general public. They may not know what they're looking at, but they know they're looking at just beautiful images. They're always amazing. But can you go over in the past year what have been like the biggest accomplishments of Webb?
Sure. There's so many, it's sometimes hard to choose, but one that I do think about a lot is our understanding of galaxies, how they form and how they change. Galaxies contain hundreds of billions of stars, and we've been able to look at some of the very earliest galaxies in the universe. And something that we're discovering is that they appeared very early in the universe and grew very quickly, and so that's something that we need to understand better about our own universe.
Amazing. It's so cool too, because I was at Goddard about 6 years ago and I took a tour and saw Webb being built. And now it's just making these huge discoveries. So I'm curious what's next for the future of looking into space, really deep into space. Can Webb continue to tell us more, or is there going to be a new development of a new telescope that's going to go even deeper in time?
Both of those things are true. So we're really looking forward to the next year and the coming years with Webb. We've already got the plan for science across the whole range of the universe, not only those galaxies and new stars, but also studying exoplanets, planets around stars other than our own sun that will be able to make detailed measurements of their atmospheres, understand their composition. So those are some of the immediate things that we have to look forward to. But of course, as astronomers, we're already always thinking ahead, thinking about what might come beyond that. And we're already discussing a future telescope, a future large telescope that would really be able to detect those signatures of life, those biosignatures. So we call that the Habitable Worlds Observatory, and we hope to be working on that in the coming years.
There's always the big questions, what we need to find is, first of all, where did we come from and what else is out there?
I absolutely, and astronomy is telling us about this. I mean, where did we come from? We came from the universe, the materials that we're made of, the iron in our blood, the calcium in our bones, that was formed in stars. And so understanding those kinds of histories really helps us with our own. So even though it's far out there in space, it's also very connected to us as people.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to share with us about this past year and looking forward?
It's just been so exciting to really cover the whole range of what's out there in the universe and really give access to the global astronomy community to make use of this wonderful facility. So that's been a real joy to see people come together working on these things. And also, I'm really happy to be able to share this with the public. Everything we do is ultimately available for the public. If you follow us on jwst.nasa.gov or on social media at NASA Web. You can keep up with the latest developments, see all the new images, and download them and use them for yourself.
Yeah, that's what I love about your website. There is a lot of great material on there. Dr. Levenson, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to talk to you, and cheers going forward to the next several years.
Thanks a lot. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much for watching. While you're here, check out some other videos you just may like.